Good evening and welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Today's date is June 25th, 2023. It is a Sunday. I hope everyone has been having a fantastic weekend. Ours was very hot today. Very hot day. Hot day today. Forecast said it was supposed to be in the 70s. It was not. They lied. It was in the 80s. Not only was it in the 80s, but it was humid as all get out. Very humid. Folks tuning in tonight may notice we have a slightly different color scheme and processing of the camera, a slightly different angle. We're trying to work this out to get you the best picture possible. The folks that are watching the show, go ahead and type up and say hello. Let us know that you're there. If you would like to join the Zoom room, you know where it is. You know where it is. I'm trying to get the information now to figure out how many folks are on the stream tonight right now. Usually takes people a while. We've migrated over from YouTube or from Facebook now to YouTube. Get all the same features, and we have added video where before it was just audio. Trying to get folks to subscribe back onto the YouTube channel. Folks had wanted me to go on Rumble. That is a possibility in the future. They've got some technical issues that have to be worked out. Waiting for folks to stream in. I gave the announcement on YouTube. Or on YouTube. Boy, it's going to be a long, long night. On Facebook, letting folks know that the show is live. Yesterday, I spent the day in the rain, but underneath a pop-up. Underneath a Ozark version of an Easy Up. Got that so we can go to my son's. Had a big shindig there. Lots of good food, lots of good company, good conversations. See all the kids and the grandkids. It was quite the crowd there. Then today, had to go and pick it back up. Donna is now joining us in the Zoom room. Good evening, Donna. Oh, hold on here. That was silly of me. Let's try this again. Good evening, Donna. How are you? I turn the volume up. She should be able to hear me, and I should be able to hear her. I don't see her in the room. Come back in. I think I was supposed to welcome her into the room, and hopefully I did not boot her out instead. I don't see her. Donna, if I booted you, go ahead and come back. Like I said, and then I had to go pick up the pop-up today. Before that, I made a Home Depot run. Always a fun thing to do. Had some supplies to get. Dropped them off at the homestead, and off I went to pick up my pop-up and returned back home to work all afternoon getting things ready. Donna. Did you disappear? I may have booted her out. I don't think I did. Says thus far that there is 0 viewers, and I do not believe that's the case. Okay, did the test on the chat. The chat is up and running, so when folks want to... says that one's viewing. Yeah, that's me. Okay, where is everybody? Like I said, Donna had tried to join the room, and I thought that I'll let her in. I don't know if Gus is hanging around out there or not. Got a few regulars. Trying to get folks migrated over to YouTube. It's going to be a slow process. I know the live stream is going out there. The Zoom meeting is going out there. Once again, if you are out there and try to get into the Zoom room, go ahead and knock again. I will let you in. As folks have been following the Chicken Chronicles, we are using a tent inside the run right now for the chicken coop while I'm building the other one. I'm going to migrate that back in and build it inside the run after it's made in sections. And we're using a tent, and the gals like it. When I closed the show the last time, I went outside, and they were all in the tent. So I just say, okay, close it up. Let's see here. Well, I know the signal's going out there. I tested it. And I haven't worked up a script. That's not the format of the show. If I was going to do a standard podcast, I'd do that. And I don't have a problem doing that, but this is the Whiskey Cowboy Live, where folks come and we chat about a bunch of things. Now, I know we've had people stop in. We've got 2 people viewing currently, according to the stats, so go ahead and say something, type something up, and let the world know that you're there. If you are a regular, go ahead and jump into the Zoom room. We're trying to iron out the new platform. Hey, Gus is there. Fantastic. Trying to iron out the new platform. Gus, as you can probably see, I have changed the lighting a little bit. I've changed the camera angle just a smidge. I have done some tweaking on the the colors and everything. So hopefully this will be better for folks to actually see than last time. I'm just curious. I'm going to have to turn off the volume and play on that, and we're going to see whether or not I can. Get out of here. Gus says it looks good. Okay, fantastic. Oh, there we go. I'm seeing it now. Yeah, it looks a little sharper. There's not as much detail in this time. Like, you can't see my mic unless I put something behind it. But I believe that myself at least is going to be in much better views. I think Donna had tried to come into the Zoom room, and I may have booted her. I thought I welcomed her in, and then there was nothing. I didn't see her. So I don't know if there's a problem on her end or whether I denied or or otherwise I had put out that if she's out there floating in the ether someplace, to go ahead and try again. I posted up on Facebook that if folks tried to join the Zoom room and they couldn't get in, or I booted them, come back. We'll get that ironed out. It was a hot and sticky day today. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, Gus says I'll have to go get my iPad. So there you go. You're not prepared, Gus. Almost like me half the time coming in. Tonight's coffee. Blueberry cobbler from New England brand. Yummy. Oh, there's Donna. Okay, I hit welcome in. Yeah, Donna, that is not you.
Yes, it is. That's me in 20 years.
Oh, you in 20 years. Okay, let's see.
I ought to be about 90 then. Don't you like that?
Oh, that's adorable.
Hey, that's it. That's me in 20 years.
I'm trying to adjust the volume here. Keep talking, Donna.
Hi. I've got mine turned completely down.
Okay. Yeah, well, mine, like I said, my mic volume and the Zoom volume I have to play with, and I think we've got them about evened out.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Hang on just a sec.
No, you're fine.
Oh, am I okay?
No, you're fine. I said I'm adjusting you on my end.
Oh, okay.
Because we remember the last show we went over this. My mic volume actually has to be lower than it normally is, and the Zoom volume has to be slightly higher. So I can't tell until people start talking.
Yeah, at least I remembered to turn my
turn YouTube off. Turn the volume off.
Yeah.
So how was the weather down there in Arkansas today?
Well, they're talking about storms tonight, but I think there's like a low chance. Pressure's it's at 29.7, so I don't think we'll get anything out of it.
Yeah. We're supposed to expect storms all this coming week. Today was supposed to rain, but it didn't. So I'm happy
hell,
with
it got up to 103 here today.
Nah, we were in the 80s, but it was like 4,000% humidity. It was nasty. It's almost like being down in Louisiana. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. I can imagine. Minnesota was always a lot more humid. They've got all them blasted lakes. But I thought you got quite a bit of water around where you are, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's our humidity is usually pretty good. We're just in a really wonky weather cycle. Hey, what do you think about the video tonight?
Actually, it's in sync.
Oh, it's in sync for you?
Yeah, believe that.
Well, you're lucky. But how's the clarity? It should the haze should be gone now.
Yeah, the haze is no more.
Right, like I was saying earlier, you don't get as much definition. The darkers are a lot darker. Like you can't see the mic until I put something
Yeah,
behind
it
it.
is. It is darker, but
But
the haze
but
is
the
gone.
haze is gone, and I should be much clearer in the picture.
That's
So,
okay if you want to be clear.
well, I guess it's better than haze, purple haze. So I played around with the color settings. Camera angle's a little bit different now. Lighting is a little bit different. I worked on it quite a bit the other day.
I lied to you.
How's that?
You're not in sync.
Oh, well, I was going to say I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be in sync. My voice should be in sync for those watching on YouTube, but if you're in the Zoom room, there should be a lag between the video and the audio, which isn't a problem. Just kind of like keep it in your periphery. When I put stuff on it, like when I go to the internet or put other media, then you can look, because then being in sync doesn't matter.
That might be too, because there might be some kind of control over that, because they don't know what you're sending. What you're sharing.
No, has nothing to do with that. Just has to do with there's a feed loop. There's a feed loop. Okay. You are when you're talking to me. Well, when you're talking to me, like in Zoom room.
Yeah.
You're in live time with my production. Then my production has to go out, and there's a loop between my production and when it gets posted on YouTube, and then it gets shot back to me. So there's
a
loop there. So it has nothing to do with not knowing.
It's got to go around the world 3 times, don't you know?
So, yep. So that's just going to be the happen. I have looked into. I may be able to import the YouTube stream into the Zoom meeting, which would be really cool.
Well, that'd be kind of cool.
So the folks in the Zoom meeting would be watching the whole show live without the lag. So I've got to test it out. No promises, but if I can do that, that'll be great. And the people watching on YouTube, they won't find any difference in the show.
Yeah, I never messed with, when I was working, I never messed with Zoom. Of course, we didn't really use Zoom that much. I retired from the school system here, IT department. So, but I was hardware.
Yeah, all the schools up here during the COVID thing, they all use Zoom.
Yeah.
And I just use Zoom for the show because it was the easiest way on Facebook to get everyone to be able to chat in real time.
Yeah, well, I had retired by the time that rolled around.
Here is Gus. His audio was kicking in. Hey, Gus.
Gus.
Good evening.
There you go. Sally with you?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sally.
Hello.
Hey, Sally.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. Warmish.
Yeah, very warmish.
Yeah, it was horrible. It still is horrible today because it's still over 80 here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be over 100 all week this week.
Yeah,
which is early for
but I don't
June.
I don't mind 100. It's the humidity that's the problem.
Well, yeah, the humidity is crazy.
How was it at your place, Gus?
It was toasty.
It was toasty.
Toasty, yeah.
High humidity there too, I presume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We did nothing today.
Oh, you did nothing today?
No.
Oh, lucky you.
Imagine that.
I worked my ass off today.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the missus is happy.
Well, that's good. You get your yard mowed, I guess, then.
No, it was the yard was mowed on Friday. Excuse me. No, I did landscaping and other various things. Tweaked the chicken area. Added a mulch strip with. I had flags before, but flags and solar lights and goodies. I showed Gus the picture.
Looks good.
Yeah. It's getting there. Somebody else said, "Oh, it's awesome." It's like, yeah. Well, if you notice, the one of the rails on the front porch is not painted yet. I just replaced that the other day. I'm going to be replacing all the steps on the front porch, and so those have to be repainted. I've got some touch up around eaves and stuff, and then on some
And
concrete steps. What was that, Sally?
How come it's not painted yet?
How come it's not painted? Hell yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I haven't. Well, rain, and I was doing 50 million other things. Yeah.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I have been running out straight for this last week. But the good thing is the girls like the tent, so I don't have to rush to get the permanent coop in there. So it's not going to wait to the fall. They're going to start laying in the fall, so they're going to have it. But I'm not waiting that long. But I think I'll kind of relax for a little bit and then build it up in the back, like I said, and then move it up front.
My brother is sitting here sending me pictures. He sent me a picture of a 1993 Mitsuoka door. You ever heard of that?
No.
Nope.
Mitsuoka door?
That's what it sounds like. Mitsuoka. DORE.
Huh.
Oh, door. It's spelled the same. Oh, it looks like a modernized.
Yeah.
It's like an SJ.
Old Duesenberg.
Yeah, Duesenberg SJ Roadster. Except
yeah.
But it's a modern one. Let's see here. Let's go on up here and pull this up for folks. Here we go. Yeah, looks like a Duesenberg. Modernized.
Yeah.
I like the originals better.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a Franken car. Sometimes they do it okay.
Franken car.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right.
No. It's got that rag top too.
Yeah, and they've got some boat tails that are doing like this, and it works out rather nice. But this one, no, this does not get a thumbs up from the Whiskey Cowboy.
Those are called kit cars.
Well, yeah, this may or may not be a kit car.
It's probably got a modern.
Right, it's a modern drivetrain and the whole 9 yards.
Engine.
Yeah.
I know a guy who had one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this does not appeal to me.
Where the hell is it made?
Well, if
by
it's
the sound of it, it sounds like
Mitsuoka.
Japan.
Well, it's either that or Korea.
Well, yeah.
Let's see here.
This was 40 years ago when he had it.
Oh, well, that was one of the originals, maybe.
No.
No?
It was a kit car. It had a Chevrolet frame and an engine in it, but it looked a lot just like that.
Yeah, this one says that it's using a. Let's see here.
He actually bought
Ford Mustang Fox body base for this one.
Yeah.
Okay, vehicle.
Oh, that looks
the
too
location.
long.
I want to find out where it's made.
This one here looks too long to have like a Mustang.
Be surprised.
Be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got to, I went out to Indiana my company sent me out there for a,
Japan.
Yeah, something. It was one of their workshops or whatever, and I got to go into the original, factory that was in there. They had I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was that company that started, and they kind of went out of business.
That's 50%. Yeah.
He would. Yeah, I know. I can't think of the name of it, but they had like half a dozen or a dozen Duesenbergs from in their museum that they had. I gotta try to think of the name of the car. It's in Indiana.
In Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana car maker.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
You're talking about Auburn. Oh, this is see
Auburn.
the Auburn boat tails
Auburn.
are the old Auburn boat tails are pretty cool. Those are the ones that I'm saying they're making a. They look old, but they're all modern transmissions and engines and stuff like that. Yeah, you can go on. You can go and get them. They're nice.
Yeah, but the Auburn, they had it was the actual factory where the Auburns were made, and they turned it into a museum of all old cars, and they had a bunch of Duesenbergs that were there. They are fabulous looking cars.
Right, I'm pulling it up right here. It's the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Automotive Museum. Each gallery reflects a different piece of the story the museum tells. In addition to these galleries, there are restored Auburn Automobile Company offices and technology, art, and design exhibits. Yeah, you can get the Auburn boat tails. Oh, they're beautiful cars.
They are.
But that's why I was talking about the other new old one. Yeah, they did it much better because it looks damn near like the originals. Where this one, where the heck did it go? Yeah, this one right here from Mitsuoka, Mitsuoka, and yes, you were right. It's Japan. It's a coin toss, Japan or Korea. It'd be 50-50 chance, and they're Japan. They're saying they're one of. This says it's their weirdest auto maker. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that design.
These Auburns look better than that one I was talking about.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Like I said, you can go to. Let's see if we can Gateway maybe. Gateway classic cars. Let's see if Gateway has any.
I'm just looking at Google Images.
AUB. How do you spell Auburn's? AUB.
AUBURN.
Okay, they've got one. Let's go. Search. Yeah, see, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Ford and GM put them out of business. Just like they did, what was that other car company that they did the movie on it?
Well, they did a couple of them. Are you talking about
the one with one eye?
Is it the Edsel?
No,
Tucker.
The Tucker.
Yeah.
You know, there was something like 43 of them still left on the road.
Oh yeah,
and they're still running.
Yeah, there's one in that museum. I got to see it. It's wicked cool.
Oh yeah,
look at these lines though. Look at these lines.
Oh yeah,
that's beautiful. I don't like it in this color. The other ones that I had are kind of a dark brown or a burgundy, and it's like, oh, they look sweet. They almost look. They remind you, because it's called a boat tail. They remind you of the old wooden boats up there on Winnipesaukee.
Yep.
But yeah, this one's done right.
I got pictures of a lot of the cars that are in that museum somewhere, and they have about every imaginable car that was ever made in there. They got motorcycles. They even had one of the Model Ts with the. It was a mail truck, and it had the tracks on the back.
Oh yeah, for snow. Cool.
Yep. And it was in mint condition. I
would imagine.
There we go.
And that gave the whole history about it, and it talked about what families it was there on loan from. Because people they allow them to, exhibit them and stuff like that. The place is immaculate.
My brother must be at a car show somewhere. He's up in Springfield, Missouri, so.
Yeah.
The Show Me State, up in Missouri.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to sign up.
So there's supposedly 4 people on here watching. Why don't somebody type up?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I have no idea. Waiting for the rest of the crew because they should know by now to migrate
I
over
would
here.
hope so.
Laurel is usually here.
Courses could be like me. Sunday nights we play dominoes.
No, Sunday's a good night. Sunday is a good night for the show.
Yeah, but I mean, I more than likely will be late a lot of times because.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But usually, like I said, historically, Sunday's a good night for the show.
Yeah, I would think.
Don't know where folks are. Keep saying, hey, if you can watch it on Facebook, you can
You're
watch it on
traveling
YouTube.
back from the lake.
But Gus didn't do anything today. Damn you, Gus.
Nope.
Well, neither did I. Cooked.
Cooked? No, we were gonna cook. We had a chicken sandwich. We were gonna make a chicken dumpling casserole thing, but it was way too hot. Hey, Laurel. Laurel says, "Hi, y'all.
Hey,
We're
Laurel.
under severe weather warning until 1 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are catching it over east of me.
Well, welcome to the show. Hopefully you can stick around and the weather doesn't blow you off. If it does, say hello to the wizard for me.
Yeah. Toto.
She said the first
Yeah,
round missed them. Yeah.
I think today kind of an unexpected day. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
No, it was supposed to rain.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they've been telling us it's going to rain for the last 2 days.
I got it.
Damn thing.
I looked like I had been rained on. I mean, I was soaking wet with sweat. It was horrible. It just like I said, humidity was terrible. I don't mind.
Our
80s,
humidity
but the
here is
humidity
only
was
like
nasty.
57, so it's low for here.
It's got to be close to 80% here.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And then tomorrow it should be it's still at about 40% for rain. I think maybe. I should get out on the water. I said that all last week. And,
Yeah, you keep saying that.
yeah, been busy.
No, it says 30% by 1 o'clock.
Oh, see, that's
Oh,
good.
wow.
So that's good.
It's
That's good.
going down.
Yeah.
But 10% all morning and then 30%.
Yeah, 10% is, that's a nothing for me. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't think I've got anything earth-shaking to do.
It's supposed to be crappy all week.
It is.
Yeah, it is
It
here
is. So
too.
I may just have to bite the bullet and get out there. I don't know.
Do like I do. Get out there at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, that's all fine and well, but I got to load up the canoe and I've got to drive.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not just putting it in my backyard. So we'll
I'll
see.
still be snoozing by then.
Oh my goodness, I'd be having bed sores.
Yeah, me too.
Get out of bed.
I've been that way all my life. Been up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. That's just my clock.
Yeah, the missus, she starts work at 4, so.
Mm.
I feel sorry for you guys.
No, my thing is, if I don't get it done by noon, it ain't getting done.
Yeah, I try to get. Oh, you guys know my schedule. It depends upon the day, but I've got to get in what's happened. Like Mondays is usually my catch up on news day. What happened over the weekend and maybe Thursday and Friday, and then try to get out some more content. Maybe get out on the water. Don't know. And then if that happens, then I've got to do the filming, and then Tuesday will be production time and getting out more content. And that's all the same.
Peggy.
It's Peggy and hey.
Hey, Peggy.
She said she's figuring out how to use this.
Mm-hmm. Except for the occasional song or how to. I've never been on YouTube. Wow. Wow, that's rare. Most everybody has. It's really, well, you figured it out because you're here and you're typing. It's just like on Facebook, but probably easier for you.
God, the only thing I use YouTube anytime I want to fix something.
Yeah. How do I do this?
I go,
Yep.
YouTube.
Yep.
Somebody always does a video.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had one of those idiot Keurig boxes. Keurig,
the coffees?
Yeah, coffee makers. And my brother came down from Missouri and spent the night. And he opened it up, and I couldn't get the lid back down. So I had to go to YouTube to figure out what the hell was going on. I did.
We were looking into those, but they have issues on internal pleating and stuff like that. So our coffee maker actually has a little basket on the side. You can do basically the same thing as Keurig, but you use your own coffee, and you can do one cup at a time. So it's like, it saves all the problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got those little pods that I use my own coffee with.
Yeah. So what's up with you, Peg? You getting this down? You should have brought everybody else over because there's been a lag. Yeah, last time show was just a couple of us, and we need to get people over here. And I'm wondering whether or not Osei will make it.
Yeah, he hasn't been on since you moved over.
Since I moved over, no.
Yeah.
Nope. Let's see here. Checking up on. Comments. So let's figure out where we're going direction wise. Everybody gets quiet. I say, okay, let's figure it out, and everybody gets quiet.
Yeah, we're.
Gets quiet. Yeah, Jeff hasn't been back either. I think Jeff's mad at me.
I get over
Gus is quiet. You still talking with Jeff, Gus?
On occasion.
On occasion.
I haven't really talked about much.
I know he's been working the new job. He was doing part-time, so he's got things to do. So damn him. So damn John. He went too far. I did.
We all.
Yeah.
Well, we all do.
Yeah. I sleep well at night, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Peggy says that they're in the middle of a drought here, so I have been watering the grass to keep it alive. I'll have to leave it a while to do it again. Yeah, just get it early. Don't water in the middle of the day.
No.
Do it early and at night, because the water will hit those drops and you'll burn the hell out of your grass.
That's why I get out there about 5:30 in the morning and turn the sprinklers on.
Yeah. Laurel says, "No, you don't. You don't. Who are you talking to? Me? That I don't sleep well at night? No, I mean, I sleep like old folks. You know.
God, that's not good.
That's off and on. It's just off and on
Yeah.
all night. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind waking up. Many times throughout the night, as long as I can go back to sleep quickly. So. Oh, referring to Jeff? No, I didn't. No, I was just, I was being facetious. I was channeling my inner Jeff. No, I didn't think I went too far. What was that, Sally? Was that Sally laughing?
Oh?
No?
She's watching a video.
Oh, she's watching the video. I thought she was laughing at me. Laurel's laughing. Damn you, girl. Davy girl. Oh, we got 4 up there. So I water it well at night, and after the sun sets, so the water doesn't evaporate. Yeah, it's the best way to do it. Soak it into the ground. Again, a lot of people, they water it in the daytime. Is if you're having a drought problem, or even if not, don't do it in the middle of the day. It just
Oh God, no!
You'll kill your grass. Who is that picture? Is that is that like a kind of reminds me of a Yugoslavian or a German gypsy?
I don't know. I
circa
found that picture years and
1935.
years and years ago.
Yeah.
So I've always used that picture.
Hey, it works, I guess.
Hey, whatever. Creeping up on it. I've only got 20 more years to go to get there.
So what you got going on this week, Jeff? Gus.
You got Jeff on the mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, Freudian slip there.
Doggy goes in for a grooming tomorrow, and Sally and I go in to get our backs cracked.
Oh,
Oh
fun.
boy.
And then Tuesday, I got to bring my son down to pick up he just got his braces off, so he's got to get his retainer.
Mm-hmm.
He's been dealing with this for 2.5 years. He's 19 years old in July, but still, And then Wednesday and Thursday, I don't even want to talk about.
Are you going in to see somebody on Wednesday and Thursday?
Wednesday, I'm going to probably be parked in a certain room in the house. And then Thursday, I'm going in to be on camera, so to speak.
Oh, be on camera? Hey, you didn't tell us how the test came out.
Oh, everything seemed to be pretty good.
Okay, good. So where are you going to be on camera?
The best part of my body will be on camera.
Oh, the best part of your body is going to... I don't know if we want to go there.
Yeah.
What?
Colonoscopy.
Oh, colonoscopy. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Those are always fun. It's fun for the whole family.
Yeah. I will say the biggest thing that I don't like about it now
is the camera.
The last. Yeah, I hate being on camera. It doesn't matter whether it's inside or out.
Yeah.
The last time, which they prescribe your clean out, and now you buy everything over the counter. It's Miralax, milk of magnesia, Dololax, and X, and that's what they tell you to do, and you have a schedule, and
they're going to clean you out good. Yeah. So that's the room you were going to be in that day before. That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So, and had to eat. I've been on a low fiber diet for a week. I don't like chicken, eggs, white bread,
steak.
No vegetables.
No vegetables.
Oh yeah.
So.
He can have steak. I'll have it for him.
Oh, such a caring wife.
Exactly.
Pick up the slack. Somebody's got to do it, right?
And somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
But after that, I'll be back into the swing.
Good.
Shoveling it right in.
Yeah, as opposed to them on Thursday, shoveling it right in.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So on Thursday, I will not be full of shit.
No. I would hope not.
Yeah.
I would hope not.
And I mean that.
What's your wife watching?
I don't know.
Laurel is laughing at you.
We're sitting on the porch. We were watching the wildlife here a little earlier. We had today, the last couple of days, we've had a lot of wildlife around. We had skunk and deer, and it's been interesting.
Oh, good reminder. I got to tell you a story. I'm finding out now because every time I hear about a colonoscopy, it's the guy that's getting it. So I was going to see which is why. They're less likely to be screened than men. So that's why, because so you don't do the smear test and send that in?
No. Nope.
Those are pretty unreliable anyways.
Well, I've had issues in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I'm overdue. Let's put it that way.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I hope it comes back okay. Let's get to. Go ahead, and then we got to get on to wildlife.
I expect them to find polyps.
Yeah, but polyps in themselves aren't bad.
As long as they're not cancerous.
Right. Yep.
I think a lot of it depends too on genetics. Family has had problems or
with certain types of cancers. Yeah. Laurel says that she's had them every 5 years since she was 45. My mom had colon cancer. Okay, it's family history.
Yeah, they usually suggest if you've got it somewhere in your background.
Okay, now let's get back to wildlife. I hit a deer.
You did?
Okay. I was on 106 yesterday, just afternoon, heading out to my son's. And traffic was heavy. And 106 is a major artery.
Yep.
Little mama deer decides she's going to run across the road.
Oh, you nailed her?
No, didn't touch her.
Oh, cool.
Excuse me. I noticed her, and she just got off the road, slowed down. What I didn't see was Mama's baby.
Oh,
not Bambi.
Oh, yeah, no, smaller than Bambi. This thing was like really, really young, almost newborn. It's like really small. And I saw Mama, and I looked over, and there she was. And when I brought my eyes back to the road, now keep in mind, it's still busy on 106. There's traffic coming in both directions. And there's that little baby right in front of my passenger front tire. And I turned the wheel real quick, heard a bump, didn't feel a thud, so I didn't run over the baby. I looked in my mirror, and spun the little guy or girl around, and I pulled off to the road. By the time I had pulled off to the side of the road, and the traffic is still going by, it had gotten up and walked off the road and went into the woods. So I was like, oh, that's not something I need right before a family gathering. That I killed Bambi on the way to the cookout. So I was like, okay.
Your wife was with you?
What was that?
Your wife was with you?
Oh yeah. She was like, oh, I need some tequila. It's like, yeah. Well.
We moved into town, and the farmhouse was only a few miles outside of town when I lived up in North Dakota. And coming back, there was always deer. And in the fall, when they start herding up, and we were sitting there one time in the pickup just waiting with a bunch of deer crossing, I don't know, maybe 15 or so. And the buck that was bringing up the rear, I don't know what he was doing, But he put his head down, and I mean, he slammed right into the driver's door.
No.
Yeah. What he was up to, I don't know.
He was being stupid.
All kinds.
Evidently.
But yes, Laurel, that was a happy ending.
Well,
Happy ending.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to hunt all the time, and you'd be surprised.
Oh, I don't mind hunting. That's
well,
fine.
Yeah, but
just hitting a baby with your car, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not cool.
I don't know how many deer I've seen on 3 legs, and I mean, nothing slows them down. They'll get a leg shot off or something. Some idiot.
Something. What do you think of Mr. Gus?
Well, that was not a nice. I didn't expect that one.
Or the story?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting it either. It's like, you don't expect that on 106 in the middle of the day. At night, okay. Early in the morning, fine. In the daytime, no. I'm not crossing 106.
Yeah.
There's just too much traffic there. So I have no idea what Mama was doing. That was, Yep. Now I got a headache. Not because of the story. I think it's the weather. It's a long day, a lot of heat.
Sure it's not because of Bambi?
No, I'm over that. I'm over that.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's a good story to tell, though. Yeah, it spun that little fella around. But I knew I didn't run it over. So I just barely clipped it. But I mean, we were doing, about 55.
Wow.
Yeah. No room to swerve. There's no way you can't swerve into the oncoming. So I swerved as much as I could, and I just clipped him. So that was fine. That was fine.
That's all right. I was taking my 2 sons back tonight, and I forgot to tell Sally this, but I had to straddle a turtle who was running across.
Is that what they call it now? Straddling a turtle?
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do Thursday or Wednesday, right? Getting ready for Thursday.
Yeah.
He's going to be straddling
Just straddle the turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, you just go over, just run right over both sides of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on a dead run. I looked in the mirror, and he was halfway across the other side. By the time I got 50 feet beyond him.
Wow.
He was moving.
Yeah, must have been box turtle.
Yep. If it was a snapper, I wouldn't have cared to run him over.
Yeah, but if it was depending upon the size of the snapper, you could mess up your car.
Yeah.
The small ones, you're going to be fine.
I have no ill feel. I have no.
No love lost for snappers.
No love lost for snappers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the most friendliest fellas, are they?
No.
No.
No, we were fishing one time and we caught one. He must have weighed about 30 pounds. Huge. Yeah. And a couple of us, we threw him in the back of the pickup and then went back to fishing. And about, 20 minutes so later, we heard this thump and then whoosh, whoosh, and he got out of there.
Yeah, well.
He crawled up over the wheel well, I guess, and flopped out. Took off back to the water.
Laurel says, I stop for turtles and move them off the road, out of the road. Yeah, it would depend upon what kind of turtle it is up here.
Yeah.
and how much time I have on my hands.
Right. And the way he was moving, I was like, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about him.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was moving that fast.
Oh, I came back, less than 5 minutes later, and he was nowhere to be found. There was nothing in the... He'd made it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the missus was talking about snakes. She doesn't like snakes. We don't have snakes in New Hampshire. I mean, We have snakes in New Hampshire, but we don't have snakes in New Hampshire. No,
Yes, we do.
No.
We do too.
You've never seen a big black racer before?
Look, yes, we have
they're good
snakes, but
snakes.
we don't have snakes.
We don't have rattlers and moccasins. No. Well, we have.
No.
We do have.
You do have some rattlers, and you have some poisonous ones. No, we don't have moccasins. We have it looks like a moccasin, but it's not poisonous in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we've got a lot of moccasins.
But yeah, so when I say we don't have snakes, it's like, yeah, there's some snakes, but not like other parts of the country. Whereas
moccasins and copperheads and
snakes.
corals.
Where if you're walking through even just a field or something, you might have to watch out for snakes. This is New Hampshire. We don't have snakes. But we're talking about with the chickens and predators and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. We talked with some other people in town that had chickens, and they said that they didn't have any predator problems here either. So just skunks.
Skunks will
damn
kill
things,
snakes.
things with a long nose. I can't think. Possum. There we go. Possum. Yeah, possums. No coons. Fox every once in a while, but usually not. I think the last one was 4 or 5 years ago.
No coons?
No, not in town. No, outside of town, sure. So yeah, in town we're fairly nothing that would be interested maybe in eggs, but if you've got your basic predator proofing, you're going to be fine. There's move on to other things. So consider it a low predator area. No snakes. We have gardener snakes and stuff, but yeah, no snakes. That's what I mean, Sally. Yes, we have snakes, but we don't have snakes.
Snake is a snake.
That was my snake. You like that snake?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we don't have.
We may not have the slithering kind as you are professing, but we have political ones.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that happens.
We do have snakes.
Yeah, we do have snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, skunks too. Yeah,
Oh,
both kinds.
We have backyard.
Yep. Oh, and we don't have too many porcupines here. Not here, but you get out towards the outskirts, more like Bear Brook area. You get more porcupines out there. So we're safe here.
They don't bother you.
No. And they don't really bother. They don't bother dogs either. Dogs bother them. Dogs are stupid. It's just no. The porcupines just want to be left alone and give them a chance to move along. They'll move along. Dogs are stupid.
Actually, skunks will that way too. If you don't.
Yeah, for the most part. If you don't corner them.
Yeah, if you don't mess with them, then.
Hudson got sprayed once here, so.
The way that I look at it with skunks is, if you see them and you don't smell them, they haven't sprayed, so they haven't been bothered.
Right.
So, smell a skunk, you know they've been bothered.
Yep.
Because their smell lasts with them for quite a while.
Yeah.
And it'll cover quite a distance.
Well, that's how you can tell when they're generally in the area, anyways.
Yeah.
Especially on a humid night. Oh my goodness, it just kind of like lingers there. It's like, yeah, somewhere. It's somewhere.
Laurel says no porcupines in their area in Kentucky.
No porcupines.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I would think porcupines would be anywhere where there's a lot of trees or, dense growth, I should say.
Yeah, I can't even say what they eat, really.
I imagine they eat
I
pretty
think
much the same thing everything else does.
Yeah, grubs.
And any trash and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's find out here.
He's going to look it up.
Hey. During the summer, they eat twigs, buds, leaves, roots, tubers, grass, berries, fruits, inner bark, and other vegetables. Apple trees are a favorite food source, as well as maple, oak, ash, and aspen. In autumn, porcupines eat hard tree mast, such as acorns, hickory nuts, and beech nuts. Oh, okay, so like a beaver.
Yeah. Well,
The beaver diet. Which makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. You look at that, and you look at the face again, you go, yeah, that makes sense. It's a porcupine. There you go. Kind of beaverish in the face. Oh, look at that cute fella.
I know they grunt like hell.
They make weird noises.
Yeah.
I like to listen to like coons during their mating season. You ever hear coons? God, they're wicked sounding, weird sounding.
Yeah. Well, it's like we hear the foxes here.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like a child screaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we got our owls that are around here.
Yep. Plenty of owls. Let me get out of here.
We do have quite a few wildlife. I will say that here where I live. So.
Yeah, you don't have to get too far out of the towns.
No.
Which is why I tell people about New Hampshire as well. If you want to be in town, you can be in town. If you want to be in the country, you can be in the country like that. And it's quick. You're just a couple miles out, and you're out in the middle of nowhere. Again, tonight's coffee, Blueberry Cobbler, New England brand coffee. And no YouTube, it is not a paid spot. I have no paid spots.
Yeah. I don't care for fruit in my coffee.
Right, that's good. That's more for me.
Yeah.
For me. Dunkin' Donuts makes and I've mentioned on the show a few times, they have a chocolate covered strawberry. Oh, just awesome. If you like chocolate covered strawberries, dark chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah, I like dark chocolate.
It tastes exactly like that. I was shocked because a lot of times it's hit or miss. They just nailed it. Laurel says bobcats can make the hair on your neck stand up on end. Foxes will mew like a cat during mating season. Yeah, it depends. They kind of screech up in these parts.
Yeah, I've heard them screech. I don't know if that's.
But maybe they mew to their female foxes or vice versa. I don't know. I don't get involved in the fox necking sort of things. Let them do their thing.
Yeah, bobcats are. I honestly, that's one wild animal that I have never seen in the wild.
You've never seen one?
Nope.
We did up in Canada.
I think they're more prevalent in Maine. Let's see here.
Lynx. That's what we saw up there.
Right. They are a beautiful animal. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll betcha.
I know they're all around us, but I've never seen them. I've been in areas where they are, but
yeah, I've heard of them here in New Hampshire, but I think they're closer. I think they're closer to Maine because Maine's got a lot more of a old wilderness, I guess you would say. You know, even when you get from Conway and just jump into Maine and then go further east and then north, it's like nothing's out there. It's just nothing.
Oh, bobcats are here. I've just never seen one.
Right, but you don't see them. Right.
Because I've known many guys that have gone hunting and they see them all the time. But I've never had that, had the luck to be able to see one.
I thought they were kind of nocturnal.
It said bobcat population on rebound in Maine. That was 2017. Let's see here.
They come out during the day too.
Oh yeah, but I mean, for the most part, I think they're
Yeah.
dawn and dusk kind of.
Here we go.
But they, it's just like, a lot of people say, oh, you see a fox out during the day, then they're probably rabid or,
Oh, bullshit.
yeah, that's crock. They're all the animals. It all depends on what their tummy's telling them.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah, if
it's
you
not
haven't
what
eaten
time
for
of day you
a
need to
couple of
worry
days,
about. It's
yeah.
whether or not they are going to interact with you.
Yeah, well,
If they
yeah.
get too friendly. This isn't Concord, this
Yeah.
clip that I'm playing right now. So they're around the area.
Oh, yeah. That's why I said I just haven't been fortunate enough, because I would love to, see one.
I haven't seen them. Fisher cats. Yeah, that's
What's a fisher cat?
Oh, you don't know what a fisher cat is? Let me get a
Uh-uh.
picture of
Fisher cat is a nasty animal.
Really?
Yeah, think of it. They're pretty. There we go.
They're kind of like they're a miniature Wolverine.
They're like a Wolverine, yeah,
okay,
with a
they're
longer
fisher.
tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard them called a cat.
Yeah, they call fisher
Okay.
cats.
Yeah, fishers are nasty.
Yeah.
Temperament wise.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They aren't afraid of much.
No.
This guy's got a big one right there.
Yeah, it is big.
Yeah, I've never seen them that big in this neck of the woods. I'm sure they get big, but I've never seen them this big.
Them I have seen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
really,
seen
huh?
fishers. This is fine. I've seen them. I haven't seen any bobcats.
Just like mink, I've seen.
Oh,
Yep.
mink are nasty too.
I think they're pretty neat. I mean, they're.
Oh, they are. We used to trap muskrats.
Yeah.
And every once in a while we'd get a mink.
Yeah.
We'd always use conibears, and
Yeah.
So every once in a while you'd get a mink.
The weasel family, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty weasel family. They are kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, mischievous little buggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love chickens and eggs.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And they won't back down either.
I shot one right by my chicken coop.
Ah.
He was white, but he was not a mink. He was a weasel.
Weasel. Judy says,
okay,
hello,
yeah,
made
they'll
it. Hey,
change
welcome
color.
to the show, Judy. Peggy says, have to leave now. The sun is set. We'll try to get back on later. Okay, Peggy. Take care of your things you need to do.
Good night, Peggy.
Try to see when they did that, because I did not see it because I was looking online.
Yeah, and Laurel says she's seen them bobcats on game cam.
Yeah.
I've had game cams out all around the house, and I've never.
Yeah, I haven't seen them up here. I mean, they're here. We just saw the footage. They're here. They're in Concord.
Yeah. They're between you and me.
Someplace in there. Yep. But I haven't seen them. No glitches. So there's been no lags. There's been no glitches going out. I haven't even seen a single flash come across my outgoing.
Nope.
No, it's been really good.
That's good.
Well, we got 6 watching.
I think YouTube is for this type of situation. I think it's a much better.
Seems to be. It's a more stable platform.
Yeah.
Because YouTube or not YouTube, Facebook would just get glitchy, because you'd watch and I'd lose signal. I'd get drop frame rates, and it's not because of it can't be because of my internet connection, because I've upgraded everything. And this is pushing 3 times as much as I was pushing on Facebook, and I'm not having a problem.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Facebook's platform that is a problem.
I know this is to bring this up, but
Go ahead.
did you see where Zuckerberg and
Musk. Yeah.
You're talking about the cage match?
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
believe it or not, that Zuckerberg, I guess he can hold his own.
Well, I guess he's got himself some belts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can hold himself. Yeah, he's rich. That's
Well, yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
He's rich and he's trained.
Got time. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't impress me.
No, you don't impress me either.
But yeah.
I got to admit, I chuckled when I read it.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
Hey, it's a good laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell, right? Yeah. Oh, and speaking of rich people, Matt Walsh is still, the spirit of exploration. It's like, no, those people that were going down to see the Titanic were not exploring. They were tourism. It's tourism. There's a difference between exploration and tourism. I said this on the last show.
Yeah.
It's like, no. It's like, oh, yes, rich people were the ones that always did exploring and they did dangerous things and foolish things. It's like, yeah, when the technology was not developed, we have the technology to make freaking submarines. We have deep dive submarines for rescue operations. We have the technology. These guys just wanted to nickel and dime it to make a few bucks off of people. It was not exploring.
How long was it supposed to take them to get to the Titanic?
I don't know. I can tell you how long it took them.
Well, I have a point here, though. They had so many hours to get there, and so many hours of oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think it was oxygen. I think it was pressure.
Yeah, the oxygen issue was. I think they had enough for 2 more days, so they had over 2 days worth of oxygen.
I think it was.
So that wasn't the issue, but yeah, they imploded, so it wasn't an oxygen issue. But I had seen interviews of people that had been on those excursions, and there was a problem every single time they went down. Judy says 2.5 hours to get there.
Really?
Seems about right. So, yeah, they were duct taping their shit together, and they did not make a vessel that was safe by any means. They were using carbon fiber technology as well, and I've seen other sub designers go, no. But they're rich, so they know what they're doing. It's like, no, they didn't know what they're doing. Then you get a bunch of other rich people who can afford $250,000 for a, let's say 6-hour round trip sightseeing tour down to the Titanic and back. It's like, really? Idiots. I think I've used that word a few times. Idiots.
If it fits.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Right. Laurel says the Navy heard it on their listening devices. They knew. They knew exactly what it was. But
Now, she said it imploded at 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so that's pretty close to
where
they needed to be, and the vessel could not handle it. Because again, each time it goes down, it's like an aircraft. An aircraft goes up, and it can only go up and fly so many times without forming stress fractures. Well,
right.
This is 350 atmosphere pressures down that deep, I think is what they were saying. 350 atmospheric pressures. That's a lot of damn pressure.
Yeah.
Ours is 1. Where we're at right now, we're seeing that's 1.
What is this carbon fiber technology you're talking about?
Yeah, they were making parts of the. They were using titanium and carbon fiber.
Titanium, I know, but
yeah,
carbon fiber. What is that?
What's carbon fiber?
Yeah.
It's carbon. Like.
It's supposed to be really strong.
It's very strong, but it's also very brittle. So, like my canoe has Kevlar and then a carbon fiber weave on the outside, which gives it rigidity. So the Kevlar gives it flexibility and strength, but the carbon fiber gives it strength itself, but it doesn't have much rigidity in it. Right. Laurel says it's strong, but not under pressure. Correct. It's extremely, for its size and for its weight, it's carbon. It's a fiber that's made out of carbon.
Carbon.
Well, yeah, carbon. It's carbon. We're all made out of carbon.
So they use it
base
like
metal.
instead of like a fiberglass or something
Right,
like that.
right. Think of fiberglass, but it's
Yeah,
not.
right.
But it's not fiberglass.
Right. It's stronger than I see.
Right.
That. Okay.
So if it is a carbon fiber weave, then it will be like fiberglass. If it is a carbon fiber extrusion or something like that, it won't be. But most carbon fiber stuff it's a weave.
Yeah. It's the liquid that they put over whatever they're weaving, the carbon fiber.
Right, that holds the fibers together.
Right.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing as fiberglass, except they're using the carbon as
right, and it's a lot smaller fibers. And
right.
And it's black. That's why my canoe is black. It's black. It's because the natural color of carbon.
But like Laurel says, it's strong, but not under pressure.
It's brittle.
How'd you think they'd have known that?
Well, there's half your problem. You'd think they would have known that. But see, they weren't listening to experts that knew what the hell they were doing because they wanted to make a few bucks and they wanted to do it on the cheap. It's like, why would you use game controllers? Why would you use propulsion systems that are basically off-the-shelf components that anybody can go and buy? That's stupid. And I watch videos of the guy that built it, and he's like, oh, these systems, it doesn't matter if you lose your propulsion, or it doesn't matter if you lose this because they're not the critical things. And it's like, yeah, they're all pretty much damn critical. If you lose your propulsion, it's not critical. How are you going to get anywhere? So it's all critical. You've got to have backups and backups for backups. And they didn't have jack shit.
No, look at like our military submarines. I mean, they got backup after backup for everything.
Right. And anybody that knows, especially for small things like that, a sphere is the strongest thing, not a cylinder. The cylinder is where it's the weakest. So in military submarines, they mitigate that with a lot of different technologies and construction methods. But these yahoos didn't know what the hell they were doing anyways. Did you guys see the tanker implode here on?
Yes.
It was at one atmosphere.
Right. And I didn't realize it, but I was watching a whole thing about what it does to implode is it actually will get to be as hot as the sun for that fraction of a millisecond.
Right.
It implodes and everything is cooked.
Yep. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I watched that.
760. Gewonnen habt ihr, kommt der eben.
And that,
so that was just a demonstration they did?
That was a demonstration. It sounded like they were speaking German. It was a demonstration of just a tanker car, and they made the outside temperature. Well, they didn't make the outside pressure. It's standard, but they reduced the inside pressure.
Right.
So they vacuumed out all the air.
Right.
So that was one atmosphere doing that. And they had, like I said, I think it was 350 atmospheres is where they were. So they were gone like that.
And the way it was explained to me is about how your brain reacts. It takes like a millisecond, for your brain to, or a couple of milliseconds. And they said that happened so fast that they didn't even realize that they had imploded.
Right. They were just
I'm
gone.
sure.
They were just gone.
Yeah.
Which is fine for them.
Yeah.
And then the rest was just a show, because it's like they knew what happened, and then they played the media and they played everything for 2.5, almost 3 days.
Yeah.
It's like, why? And now people are calling for more regulation. We don't need more regulation. Just stop going after
good
these
Lord.
yahoos.
Let these yahoos eliminate themselves.
Yeah. Natural selection. They want to do something
you
stupid.
go.
Do something stupid. I think they were in international water anyway, so what the hell were you going to do to them? Nothing.
Exactly.
So
How do you regulate?
well, because everybody wants more regulation. Yes.
Oh God.
No, stop it. We've got too much regulation as it is.
Yep.
It's just them putting a warning label on a hot cup of coffee at McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, in truth, that was way over hot for what it was supposed to be. But still, it's going to be coffee. I mean, how many of us have eaten pizza before, right? We've had pizza more than once.
Oh yeah.
Now, how
Burn
many
the
of us
roof
have
of your
still
mouth.
burned the shit out of the roof of our mouths
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
take a
yeah.
bite out of it?
Oh,
It
yeah.
happens. Yeah. People are stupid. Stop putting warning labels on stuff. They just,
Yeah, really.
Look, if you're gonna brush your teeth with Preparation H, do it. I don't care. You want to eat a Tide Pod?
Go for it.
Have at it. No. You're stupid.
Oh God.
Well, my nephew posted up a thing today, and I started laughing. But they had a picture of a mussel, the inside of a mussel, and you can do the same thing with snails or anything. But who in the hell ever come up with the idea that you could break it open and eat it?
Oh, and eat a mussel?
Yeah. All a snot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Why not, though? I mean, yeah.
Somebody tried it.
Somebody tried it. It was fine.
I want to know who it is.
Well, it's probably somebody under survival.
They might have, you know what? They probably saw animals doing it
Sure.
Yeah.
and said, well, if they can eat it, why can't I eat it?
Yeah. You're probably right.
Yeah. Now, there's some weird shit like plants. It's like, why did you bother trying to eat that? Who would eat that? The animals aren't even eating that. They eat it. I wonder how many people died doing that shit. Well, Bob, Bob just died. He just ate some weird shit that we've been avoiding for a while. But thanks, Bob.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Must have been a government study.
Government study. Yeah. It only cost us,
Yeah,
five
right. How many
5
hundreds of
million
thousands?
stones. We had 5 million stones and 3 shells to do this government study.
Yeah, right. God, that's one thing that gets me is these idiot studies.
Hey, your dollars. Your dollars.
No.
Got to do a study to find out something that anybody with a lick of common sense knows anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
What's
Crazy.
that?
Common sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Some of us know, but there are a majority that don't.
Yeah, no. It's not so common anymore. Uncommon sense. Yeah. Just let natural selection do its thing.
Yeah.
Stop regulating everything there is just because, one person killed themselves because they
Right.
ate a mushroom.
Yeah. Okay, learn from it. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
That's the same way as, look, I don't mind, you want to make drugs legal, make drugs legal. I don't care. But what you also have to do is you have to get rid of the welfare state and you have to get rid of paying for people's mistakes. You want to do drugs?
Well,
Fine.
that's-
Do drugs. But
Yeah.
you may lose your job because your employer doesn't have to hire you. And you may do something stupid and you may harm yourself. And that's on you. It's not on me. That's on you.
Yeah. Yep. But we pay for it.
And it'll sort itself out. You can't have both things going at the same time. You can't have, let's legalize everything and let's take care of everyone's problems when they do something stupid. No, you can't do that.
Well, that's what cracks me up with people, and I have nothing against them, tattoos,
Yeah.
People do tattoos, but when somebody tattoos their entire face and then goes to get a job where you're, dealing with the public,
Yep.
It's like...
Or body piercings. They got piercings all over their head.
Yeah, I've got tattoos. I don't have them. I've got tattoos where I can cover them up and they're fine. No neck. No, yeah. No. I got one on my chest and I got some on my forearms and I got a brand. But you wouldn't know it. I mean, I don't go around shirtless usually very often, and I can cover it up if I need to, so it's not a big deal.
Right.
But yeah.
That's my point, though, is that people just, then they cry because, they're
discriminating against me. Yeah, they're discriminating against me because I've got tattoos on your freaking face. It's not like you've got like alopecia or something like that and you've got tattooed eyebrows. You got a freaking coloring book on your face. Stop it. And usually not even a good coloring book. That's another thing too. I don't mind sleeves. That's fine. You want sleeves? Go get a sleeve. But these people, it looks like you let your 4-year-old child loose with some permanent markers is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Stop it. Pay for it. Get some good ink. Because they've got some beautiful ink out there.
Oh.
Do it right.
I've seen some wonderful tattoos, and they're tattoos that have such meaning behind them.
Yeah.
And once you understand it, it's like it's great.
Right, but also again, you get what you pay for.
Right.
So pay for some good stuff. Keep it off your neck, keep it off your face, keep it off your hands. Anything that you can't normally just cover up easy and it's presented to the world, just say no. No spouses or girlfriends' names. You can do your parents and you can do your kids. No girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife. No, don't do that. Yeah. No wedding bands. Don't tattoo your wedding band.
No.
Stop it. This is not 1920. 1920s, go ahead and do it because you're gonna stay married. This is 2023, and most people do not take marriage vows seriously. They're like a contract that you don't even need to stick to.
Yeah.
It's meaningless. So don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, my nephew, he dated a girl many years ago, and we went up to the lake and we were swimming, and we were all out on the boat and in the lake and everything else, and she had a nose piercing, and she reached up to hold her nose to jump in the water, and she shoved the piercing through the other side of her nose.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
She bled like a stuck pig. It was like,
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got something that's called vitiligo. It's not too noticeable on white people.
Vitiligo?
Vitiligo, yeah. And it's in association with
it's a pigmentation loss in certain areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would see that it would not be as noticeable on a Caucasian.
It's not. In the summertime, if I tan, then it gets a lot more noticeable. Because those spots don't tan.
Yeah.
It's like Laurel says. She said, after her husband died, she had a tattoo of his handwriting on her forearm, a card that he gave her, and that stuff is.
Well, yeah, he's already dead though.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's a memory.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, actually. My book.
Yeah. Yeah, that's different. Stop it, Laurel. You know that's different. I'm talking about, you just got married to your husband, and it just now, not back in the day, and I'm going to show them how much I love them, and I'm going to tattoo their name across my chest. It's like, stop it. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, give it a few years.
No. Again, after death, you're pretty safe at that point. You're not going to get divorced after death.
Yeah.
One of my daughters, I had a saying that I always said to her, and she had me write it one day, and she had that tattooed on her. Huh.
Go clean your room. That's a weird tattoo. That's weird. Go clean your room.
Put your dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Go take care of the chickens. Oh my goodness. What was the saying, Gus?
I got to think about it.
But it was one of those sayings.
Yeah, it was something I always said to the kids, and now I can't for the life of me remember it.
Don't be stupid.
No.
Don't be stupid. That's a good tattoo to get. I support that one fully. Don't be stupid. Just not across your forehead. Just maybe on your forearm or something like that. Don't be stupid.
It was on her arm.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I can't remember what it is, but that's all right.
Laurel says, yes, I do know. I never tatted anyone else's name on me. Yeah. I'm just giving you a hard time. She goes, stop it. Stop it, John. None of that stuff. Be good.
Just trying to slap you through YouTube.
Slap me through YouTube. Can't do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think the video is coming in much better. Much better tonight. Crisper.
Oh, it's a lot crisper.
Crisper. The other one you could see more, but it was hazy. And I didn't like that haze. I'd rather go black out like it is.
Yeah, and if you play with it, you never know.
You go blind. I heard that. You keep playing with it, you go blind. So I'm being very careful on how much I play with this. Yeah, there's just the extent of what my camera's going to be able to do. I'm happy with this. This is fine. I'll maybe tweak it a little bit more. I don't know. But this is good enough.
Did you put your air conditioning in yet?
No, I haven't. I should, because the bedroom's pretty hot. Been running fans, though.
Yeah.
We switched to those tower fans.
Yeah.
Where it sucks it up and then just blows it out the top. And it's so much better. It's so much better. But they have lights on them, and we had to raise it up off the ground. So we've got, I think it's scarves wrapped around where the lights are, where the controls are.
Oh.
Because you'll see them on all night. And it's like, no, you got to cover that up.
We have ceiling fans in most of the bedrooms.
Yeah, I usually put an AC in the studio. It'll be in that window
because
over there.
Imagine with all that equipment, it must build up heat.
It can get hot. Like right now, it's pretty hot, especially with the humidity. But I've got the fan on. But I've been told that you guys can't hear the fan, so that's good.
Yep.
But yeah, because what I can do is I can actually, if I needed to, I could run the AC maybe a couple hours before the show, get the studio decent temperature, and that'll help. Now I can turn it off just during the show.
Yeah. My house has got 2 units, and last few years I haven't even run the basement unit. I just run the top unit and shut off the rooms I don't use.
Yeah, I didn't.
The ones that don't.
I haven't run my. I usually put an AC in the living room. I didn't run it last year, so it's basically.
I was kind of
just
thinking
the
about
bedroom and the office.
I've got like my bedroom is not on this unit, this, and so it gets kind of warm, and it's just, I've been thinking about getting one of those, what are they, mini splits or whatever they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, it stays inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for that.
Judy says she just looked. It's 101 there. It's been so hot. I have my AC on for sure. Yeah, how's your humidity? We were talking about that earlier in the show. It was in the 80s here today, but the humidity was just, oh my God. It's like down in Louisiana.
Do you remember we talked about this a long, long time ago, but I was mentioning out in places like that don't get humidity, like in Colorado and
North Dakota.
the Dakotas, and up that way they use the swamp coolers.
The swamp coolers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never did. We used, when we was kids, we had swamp coolers down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you'd have to go out and hose them down every day. And, house get moldy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judy says it's horrible down there. With the humidity as well? Oklahoma's not always humid, though, but it can get humid. Yeah, instantly wet when you go outside. Yeah, so it's got to be a high humidity rate. Yeah, because like today, 80s, I don't have a problem with 80s. 80s is fine. 90s is fine. 100 is fine. Dry heat, please.
Yeah.
Because then your sweat evaporates, and that's what cools you off. When it's humid, then you get this slime all over you. It's like, yeah. May look sexy, but it doesn't feel sexy. Doesn't feel sexy.
Well, you've been overseas and stuff like that. You've been in the desert.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And like I've been out in California and I can't think of the other. But anyways, I've been through the desert up there.
Was it Mojave?
And it was a very dry heat.
Right.
But it was still freaking hot. It took your breath away.
Yeah, you can get but the thing about that is, as long as you get in the shade and you have a little bit of air movement, you can mitigate some of that heat.
I will tell you that when driving through with the motorhome, I had never heard of it before, but we froze the air conditioning unit.
Oh, you froze it up?
Yeah.
Was it just working too hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never heard of it before until then, and because I thought it broke, but got out and went up and looked, and the thing was a total block of ice, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
So
that happens down here too, once in a while.
But we had to, shut it off and let it, for 50 miles or so, and let it warm up and melt off before it would run.
Yep. Yeah, I do the same thing. You can do like if you play paintball and you do too much gas through your system, you freeze your gun up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just freeze it right up. Yep. Happens.
Yeah, those are little things that you learn as you do things.
Yeah, you do things. Yeah. Doesn't happen too much up this way. I've never had any system freeze up here.
No.
I've had paintball markers freeze up. But that's been, oh my God, that's got to be close to 20 years ago.
You still got your equipment?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep. Yeah, I got some special goodies. I had some goodies made by some notable folks in the industry. Sent them my way. I got some of Palmer's stuff. I got I got an RT Pro that was sent to me by Tom K. And I have a special, almost looks like an MP5, sent to me from the Underground Mod Shop. I don't think he's doing the stuff anymore. He's down from Arkansas. It's a beautiful marker.
It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great to do it with the kids, you know,
yeah.
my older sons.
Well, we used to have a paintball field. We built a paintball field out when I was there at Fisherville Road, out past the barn.
Yep.
Cleared that all out. It was just, oh man, it was a trash pit and had a bunch of pucker brush and stuff like that. We cleared it out. We worked out there for, probably at least a good month. Cleared everything out, put up obstacles, and it was like, oh, beautiful. So take the kids and their friends out there.
My two older boys, they were out back out here fighting around with them and shooting each other and everything else. And then we had a coyote come up and they painted the coyote.
Yeah, well, there you go. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. They painted them red.
Mm. Yeah.
That'd be cool. That's one of the, living up north, we did a lot of outdoor stuff. And that was one of the things I really, really liked, was like hunting coyotes.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That and ice fishing.
Yeah, ice fishing's okay. In a shanty is better. I don't like the wind coming off the lakes. You get a nice ice shanty. And,
yeah, we had a nice shanty.
Yeah.
And one that we could, we trailered that, was collapsible and we could move it around.
Yep.
We didn't have to stay in one place all the time.
Yep. You can get them on skids. You can get them on all sorts of stuff. And a lot of guys will tow them behind their snowmobiles. That's something you guys don't have down south. You don't have snowmobiles.
Nope.
Yeah, first snowmobiles was what? That's over in northeast of Winnipesaukee. Where was it? Where was it? Where was the first snowmobiles? They got a museum up there.
Oh, we've got several of them.
Is it? God, I can't think of the name of it.
There's one up in Lancaster.
Yeah, there's one up there, but that's not the one I'm speaking of.
There's one at Bear Brook State Park.
Yeah, there's one in Bear Brook. There's one in Concord, but that's not the one either. There's one in Allenstown. Yeah, because that would be Bear Brook.
Bear Brook.
Where is the one? This is the one. It was where the first snowmobiles were. It's just northeast of Winnipesaukee. Where the heck is that?
I've actually donated a couple to the one in Bear Brook State Park. Some older sleds that I had, and I gave them to them, and they've got them on display there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we used to have like poker runs. We'd go from town to town.
Yep.
Yeah, this is saying Maine, but that's not it. That's not the modern snowmobile. That's where the
lot
hell
of the
is it?
Snowmobile clubs.
Ossipee.
Ossipee, yeah.
Ossipee.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't remember that name, but yeah, Ossipee.
Yeah. But a lot of the snowmobile clubs, they have poker runs and they do rides. One of our most northern, the Pittsburgh Ridge Run, they have a, I think it's, what do they call it? The Lights, Night of the Lights Run, and they do it at night, and they ride across the first and second Connecticut lakes up there, and they have their machines are all lit up, and there'll be as many as 500 snowmobiles up there riding. It's very impressive.
And it's called what?
I don't remember what they call it. I don't know if it's a Ride of Lights or something, but it's the Pittsburgh Ridge Runners that put it on. Pittsburgh and I think the Colebrook Seabees. do it. But I think it's mainly the Pittsburgh Snowmobile Club. They do it every year.
I'm going to find out for you.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Pittsburgh Ridge Runners.
Ride of the Light.
Yeah, Parade of Lights, but that's different. That's
Parade of Lights. That's what it is.
But this says it's that's in July, so that's got to be different.
No.
Yeah, you're not going to be
that
riding
can't
snow
be
up
that.
there. Parade of Lights, but snowmobile light up. Okay, Parade of Lights, same thing. So they've got a Parade of Lights. Just probably. I'll bet you it's ATVs if it's in July.
It could be.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then there are the Parade of Lights in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. Snowmobiles
Yeah.
light up. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll bet you they do I'll bet you they do ATVs in the summer.
Yeah.
And then the snowmobiles at in the wintertime. Laurel says we just had a power blip. Lost my internet, so running on my data. Ow, sorry about that, Laurel. Judy says never been ice fishing. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a totally different type of fishing. It's totally, and
Yeah.
now you can set it up, and you can set with a flag, and then you've got your lure or your live bait. I always use lures, but you can drop that down, and then when it gets a bite, the flag will come up, and then you pull it, and then you go, and the rods are shorter, or you can
The only
jig it.
time we ever
I like
used
to jig
those
it.
were outside.
Yeah, I just like to
know.
jig it though.
Yeah, that's usually what we did because
just-
our fish house had like 6 holes in, 3 on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we had a transistor radio, a pretty good size one, about, I don't know, foot by 18-inch, pretty good size one. Took a lot of D-cell batteries.
Mm-hmm.
And it fell off the shelf one time, went down the hole, but caught it just in time. And do you know we never had to replace the batteries in that thing again?
Well, there you go.
This thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Froze that thing up, but after we thawed it out and everything, it ran, and
Oh, good.
yeah, it was good. And I was weird.
Huh. I'm sitting here, and it is lightning
Is
to the
it?
north.
Doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. It is. It was. It's good for a boomer out there. It was pretty nasty today.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
whole thing all lighting up. Wow.
Yeah, when the humidity gets up like that.
I'll have to look on my.
Yeah, I'm looking at Venture Sky to see what's going on up there.
Yeah, it says lightning
Oh, was that
alert.
that website that you had sent? Did you send that,
Yeah.
Donna?
Yeah,
Let's see here. That was
see what's
see
going
here.
on up there.
Venture Sky. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can do that without freezing up the system again. The last time I had it, I had to. Oh no, this is a website. Stop it. No. VEN. Oh, it's Ventu Sky.
Yeah, Ventu.
Ventu Sky. Show the folks there. There we go. Now
I don't know
are
where
we?
it's going, but it's to the north of me, and then it's to the south of Concord, south and west of Concord.
There's thunderstorms. Okay. So we got one. We got one way up by Moultonboro.
Yep.
We got one just south of Laconia. Small
Leomeister
one
or Minster or-
by Lawton, by Alton. Let's go down. Oh no, come on, let's go back up. I want to go this way. Holy crap! We've got a huge area of rain coming up. Wow.
The west of you.
Amherst, yeah, west. Amherst, New Boston, and Weir, and then again from Peterborough on up. I don't know why they're not showing any towns in here. They've got towns up in here.
Bottom.
There are towns up in here. But yeah, we've got 2 big cells running down here. And this is where Gus and I are, right in here, right in this area right here.
Yep.
And we're in the green, so we're not too bad. We're not too bad, but yeah, we've got a couple boomers here. So if you were seeing things, you might have been seeing some of this up in here. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty cool weather map.
It's moving north. I think it's going to go around you, but come pretty close to us. That one coming from the south.
No, if the weather goes, your wind is, wow. Look at it now. Watch, because you may not see all those little arrows. You can see my hand.
Yeah.
It's coming this way. It's coming this way, and then this
Yeah,
is going through
it's
you.
coming
It's
from
sucking it
every
in. It's
direction.
sucking it right into here.
Yep.
It's sucking it right into
By
here,
that
right from
Ware
Boscawen.
or whatever that town is.
Where?
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ware, but north of Ware is the center funnel right here.
Yep. Wow.
They're all getting, so I don't see that ever hitting you. Because, see, it's dispersing in all directions around you, but it's getting sucked in from Boscawen right into a vortex right there. Wow, isn't that something? Which is kind of weird, because usually we'll get this. It'll come here. Excuse me, it'll come this way. We'll get this nice arc.
Yeah, you're good in this green area here.
Yeah, we're in the green. Yep. But that is
let's see.
odd.
Put it in motion and see which direction it's going.
No, it is in motion. Let's try to go forward. It's all doing the same thing. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
It's all getting sucked into this area right here. Let's see if we can just do. That's thunderstorms. Let's just do precipitation. Yeah. See, this is where it is right here. That was that well, the vortex is just north of here, but it's all this rain. So this is probably going to come right into here. Yeah, you're gonna. Are you getting the rain already, Gus?
No.
You should. Because look at all this. This is Boscawen, and this is the rain, not thunderstorm. This is just the rain map. So you should be. You should be.
It's just above us.
I ain't getting shit. I need some. And now the tarps are all up on the chicken run, so they're fine. But oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can't get over how light the sky is. I mean, it's just one right after another. Boom, boom, boom. I can't hear it. But everything's lit up.
Here's the temperature. It's saying, no, this is bullshit. Somewhere between 70 and 80. Well, that might be about between 70 and 80.
Yeah, it's showing 70 in Concord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it's 74 here. Oh, and there's 75. There's 75 in Hopkinton. It says 75 in Concord. 74 in Bow Bog. 73. 73 up in Boscawen. Yeah, I guess it's about spot on.
Well, we get it. I know the dog ain't going to like it.
Yeah, well. Should be getting rain. Again, there's the rain map. You are, however, I think you're right about, should be right about there. That look right to you?
Yeah, just about. That's why I said I think it's a little more north of us.
Yeah, heavy up in here. It's up, Franklin's getting hit pretty hard.
Oh, yeah. That's where I'm looking towards, and that's why I said it. It's flashing up that way. I don't see anything south of me. It's all north.
No, there's nothing south. Well, except for here. They're going to get some rain here. This is where that big thunderstorm is. Right in here.
Yeah.
Getting pulled in. Let's see where the clouds are. Yeah, see, that's weird. It shows a shit ton of clouds right up here to the east of us. And that's not dropping rain. But this is dropping rain. And this is dropping rain. Wow. Yep.
Other than the traffic on the highway, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet here too. That's good. Connie asked me under the video of the chickens. It's like, are you by an airport flight path or an interstate? And it's like, no, it's actually just I think I counted 4 cars in the video, and it's just a street. It just the cell phone camera or the cell phone microphone was just picking up the traffic really loud.
Yeah, it's moving all away from you up to the northwest, moving northwest.
Judy says, I'll bet it's beautiful. What? What's beautiful?
The lightning.
Oh, the lightning? Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a good thunderstorm here in probably about 6 years.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and that's why I miss about Oklahoma. One of the things I miss about Oklahoma is, beautiful storms. Laurel says 78 degrees, or 78 winds, or 78 degrees, winds at 30 miles per hour, 90% humidity here. And oh my God, that's, ugh. Oh, that's gross.
Now, Laurel, where are you close to in Kentucky?
Go to Kentucky, USA. You don't need to know my location. Take me to Kentucky.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you to go. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the website. I'm trying to go to Kentucky.
Wants to
Ottawa,
give you
Montreal, Kentucky. That's not Kentucky.
Bardstown.
That's not. Bardstown. Bards. Bardstown, Kentucky, USA. You going to take me there? You're going to take me there. Hour south of Louisville. See, that's not wanting to take me there. I mean, Toronto? Don't show me Toronto. Louisville, Kentucky.
There's Louisville.
There you go. There's Louisville. There we go. Now bring me in there. Bring me in close. There you go. There you go. There's Elizabethtown.
Elizabethtown, Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond is just there. And drop in higher here.
There we got some Bardstown. There you go.
Where the hell is it? There's over here. Yeah, it's southwest of Louisville.
Yeah, southeast of Louisville.
Oh, is it
It's just northeast of
Bardstown right here.
Elizabethtown.
Oh, I was looking at Lexington. Lexington is not Louisville.
No.
No, you're right. There's Louisville's up here. I was thinking Louisville and read Lexington. So yes, Bardstown, southeast.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You got Jacksontown, Shepherdsville, Bardstown, and then Elizabethtown. Where's the storms? Let's see storms. Let's see some storms going on here. Holy crap! Look at that. See, she got some red happening up in there. Wow. Wind speed. Right now it's 7. That doesn't seem right compared to what I was seeing for the storms.
Yeah.
Didn't make sense.
What I'm looking at is showing all
Yeah,
that.
and precipitation right here. Oh, look at all those thunder boomers going
Look at
there.
over here by Radcliffe. What's going on there?
Radcliffe. Oh, right over here?
Straight west of
it's right here.
Bardstown.
Looks like the same thing. Less on my map than what's going on in Bardstown. They're all, look at how deep red it is by just excuse me, west of Bardstown.
Oh yeah.
They've got a nice string of crap running closer to Bardstown, but between Bardstown and Elizabethtown. Go back to the thunderstorms. Yeah, and then thunderstorms, they're right.
Yeah, Bardstown is going to be hit at about 10 o'clock. And I mean hit.
Wind speeds. Oh, see. Bardstown, there's 10. So just west. See, there's the speed. That was right west. There's 33, just west of Bardstown.
Yep.
That's probably somewhere close to where she is. Yeah. See, 26, 27. Well, this map is pretty cool. 31, 32. Yeah, are you somewhere between Bardstown and Elizabethtown, Laurel? She says she lives on a hill that's always at least 10 miles per hour more than Louisville.
Yeah, she's pretty well surrounded right now.
Yeah, because that's, again, this is where that storm is running. Oh, lucky you. Or not. Yeah, that is a neat website. Again, that's Ventu, VENTU, sky.com. VentuSky.com.
Yeah, she's going to get nailed at about 9:50 or 9:40, 9:50, something like that. Looks like from this.
Yeah, we need to get more folks over to the show. There's a bunch of people that have not been making it over here. I also realized why my post count on my page is down, because they have put me on the lower 95 percentile on feeds now. For, I think I got like 23 days left.
Yeah, it's probably
it's like, fuck you very much.
Trial period.
No, it's because they banned me. They because
you're
I
talking
posted
about
that,
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, not here.
Okay.
No, here's fine. People aren't over here, but on Facebook. I'm just south of Bardstown town limits. Yeah.
Oh,
that
okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
It's moving your way. I don't do lightning. I don't like it.
Yeah, she's going to be looking at, right now, it's just shy of 1 inch of rain coming down in the thunderstorms. That's a lot. And then you further south and it busts over. Yeah, that's a big storm moving your way there, Laurel.
Yep.
Yeah, Laurel says it's already 10 o'clock there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock here, too.
Well, I don't know. I've got my map set to central, so yeah. So it'll be, her time probably be closer to 11.
11 o'clock.
Yeah. I wonder what that white spot is in the middle there.
Of what?
Of that red blob. Well, yeah, 60 decibels. Okay, that's a strong.
Which map are you, which one are you using though?
I'm looking at the radar.
Oh, you're looking at radar. Let's see, I don't get a white spot. And that's funny because the radar is showing me all of the storm activity northeast of Bardstown, but that's not what everything else was showing. Satellite is showing activity heavy over Bardstown. Cloud is heavy over everywhere. Air pressure. Yeah, it's not. They just tell me the same thing. Thunderstorm showing me a nice solid through. Humidity. Everything's all crapped out. Snow cover. Oh, there's an avalanche going through Bardstown. No.
I wonder if there's any webcams. Webcams near there.
Yeah.
Have you checked that out yet?
No. Nope.
Oh, did you see where there's they had snow on top of Mount Washington the other day?
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah. Net odd.
Yep. Well, folks, we have busted the 2-hour mark. Started slow. Thank you for jumping in. Like I said, we've got to get more folks over here because there's people that have not migrated. And if they can show up on the show and on Facebook, this is so much easier.
Oh yeah.
I think they'll enjoy it a lot more. So we'll be making up a post about it tomorrow. Look for my post and jump in on the post and tell people to get their butt over here.
Okay.
Peggy says, "Good night, all, and thank you, John." You're welcome. You're welcome. We'll get the show rolling back up again. We've been slow for a while, but we'll get things kicked up. I just been like super busy. So, but thank you all for showing up again. Gus, Sally, Peg, Laurel, Judy, Donna. Who else did I miss? Scrolling up through here.
I don't think anybody...
Yeah, a bunch of the guys haven't shown up. There's been a bunch of guys, and they have not shown up. So I have no idea what's up with that. We'll have to figure that out. But I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Decide whether or not I'm getting out on the water. If I do, I'll let you all know that I'm getting out there. Hopefully, we'll have the humidity break tonight. That'd be good.
Would be nice.
Would be nice.
Good night,
all. Right.
Good night.
Good night. God bless, and take care.